Hi, I'm Jon Massmann with Isthmus Sail Boards. Today I'm going to show you how to rig the RRD Easy Ride MK7 sail, the 2020 Easy Ride MK7 sail. And we'll get started and show you all the details of putting it together, assembly from start to finish. Easy Ride rig will come in its own carrying case. Today we're going to rig the 4.5 Easy Ride rig. So when we get started, you want to consider having the wind on your back when you're going to start rigging. So we're going to roll the sail out once we remove it from our bag. You open the bag, you're going to find a mast, epoxy RDM mast, a skinny aluminum boom with the uphaul already attached. In this case, the 4.5 in a green color sail, all rolled up. And then you'll have one more piece, along with some rigging instructions and a key ring, will be your fixed mast base extension. This is your Europin mast base fixed extension. You will also receive an Aeron 1-bolt base that we include with the Easy Ride rig and the Europin fitting. Some cases we'll put a mechanical base in place of it if you're using it with inflatable boards. So what we want to do, the Easy Ride rig has a nice little toggle to hold the sail tight when you're finished sailing, and you roll it up. So to get started, we'll remove that, roll the sail out away from us with the wind at our back. The mast from the plastic bag. The 4.5 Easy Ride sail comes with a 370 epoxy RDM mast. So next we're going to install the mast in the mast sleeve. Narrow tip goes in through the mast sleeve. You push it all the way up, one half at a time. Insert the ferrule into the bottom of the top half of the mast. Make sure it seats square against the sections, and continue to push the mast up the mast sleeve. Near the top, you'll find a reinforcement area. You've got to push the mast up past. This area, the first time, will be a little tougher. And you want the tip of the mast to fit into this top haul cap. Next, grab your fixed base extension. Pull the sail down towards the base. We're going to fit the fixed base, will fit over the outside of the mast, and then we're going to use the rope to pass it through the tack grommet, and we'll come up through the bottom. Feed through the inner pulley come back through the grommet, and then through the cleat hole. And now you can start to pull tension on the base. Next, you'll want to watch how the sail batten tips, as I pull downhaul tension, will pull away from the leading edge of the mast. Right now it's protruding out in front of the mast. We want the batten to sit at the midway point to the back third of the mast diameter. Downhaul, I'm just going to push. Now it's starting to tension, but the battens are still out in front of the mast. Continue pulling, and now the batten tips are behind the leading edge of the mast. And we can go one more step with downhaul. You can see that the mast is bending as I pull downhaul tension, and that is normal. Now you'll see that the batten tips here are kind of riding towards the back end of the sail, and here's towards the midsection of the mast. This is your foot batten and the upper batten above where the boom will ride. On the sail, it gives you specific instruction. The mast is a 370 that comes with the 4-5 sail. The luff is 368, hence we have the top hull fitting on the very top with the mast cap. And so I've pulled the downhaul tension pretty taut here. We could even make it tighter, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Next we have the boom length is 175 centimeters is what the 4-5 asks for rigging the sail. This is the RRD Easy Ride boom. It's included. You have a clamp on here, which has a rear gate. So we're going to push the mast against this, pull the rear gate around the back side of the mast, and then loop the rope over this flange and close it to secure it, like so. This is an RDM diameter boom head, so it will fit specifically to this mast diameter. The boom has, the Easy Rider is a 140 centimeter boom. To adjust the length, you are going to push on the clips. It's a double clip, and then you will see notations for adjusting the length. From 140, we want to go to 175. So that'll put us in the 34, 36 range, up to 40. So we're going to set it a little shorter. For now, we'll go at 38. Make sure both sides line up. You want to read the writing for the size of the boom when you're sailing. So next, we take the boom, set at the proper length, slide the mast, the boom up to the mast sleeve opening, and next we will connect the mast, the boom to the mast. When setting boom placement, you want to consider your height. When you set a boom, you'll want it to be set at shoulder height with the base attached. So we have our mast base, which is going to give you roughly 4-5 inches of height, along with the bottom of our base, and that's the length that you'll want for adjusting boom height. So for some people, for chest height, you can simply grab a hold of the base, extend up past your elbow as a good starting point. Once this is connected, you adjust everything. You can always change the boom height before you go out sailing on the water. Coming back to the boom, so this will be set relative for me. There's a large boom opening area on this sail. The upper portion is designed for adults. The lower portion is designed for a unique option of the Easy Ride sail of putting an additional boom on the sail to have a child sail with you. So it's a unique double grommet system. Adults will be using the top grommet on the clew of the sail. You will see that there is a cleat inside the handle. This can be adjust the tension on the handle so when we close it, the boom front end is more secure. So as I adjust tension and close, you can see there's more resistance on the handle. You're always going to look for a snapping action so you have enough tension. We're going to set this a little tighter. You can set this really tight to get a louder snap, and that will make the boom front end more secure on the mast. Once again, this rope inside the handle, if I adjust tension in it and then feed up past this little hook, and we have the front end attached. Now we're going to go to the clew. The back end of this boom has what's called a loop and go system, where the rope is, you'll untie it for the first time. You'll have a cleat, and you have a looped rope, if you can see that. What you do with this loop and go is we simply feed the looped end through the grommet and then over this kind of knob on the back to secure it in place. And as we pull tension and pull the cleat across, it's secured on the rear end. We adjusted the boom for a medium to long setting, so as I pull this tension outward, you'll see that the sail gets more taut and there will be less stomach in the sail. For stronger wind sailing or the learning process to make the sail less powerful, more outhaul tension. With the loose end of your rope for the clew, you'll want to wrap the rope around and you can pass it back through itself. You just don't want to have any loose ends of rope while windsurfing. Keep it tight, you can twist it tight. Now we have it all secured to the rear end. For battens, this sail has 3 battens. What you want to look for the first time you rig the sail is you don't want any wrinkles going up and down from the batten pocket. As I put more tension in the batten pocket, you'll remove kind of those wrinkles. To adjust tension, we have this fastener, like a backpack fastener. You can simply lift up on it, push on the batten, and tug. And we're trying to remove those wrinkles out of the sail as much as we can. This batten looks decent already. Tension this a little more. And then our head batten here, I don't see any wrinkles. So looking down the sail from the head, you'll see that it's fairly loose in the head area. And the sail body tensions up more, and then more fullness in the foot. If it's a windy day, I'm going to remove this base. We can adjust more downhaul tension on the sail. And that will open the head of the sail more. You can see that loose top batten. If it's a lighter wind day, we can release downhaul tension to an extent, and the sail will tighten up a little bit more. Some of you might prefer to have some rigging aid. I like the Maui hookup. You simply wrap the rope around and through the two hooks like so. Then it gives you better leverage for adjusting downhaul tension versus holding on with your hand. So not enough downhaul tension. If you look at the sail, you see that the sail is puckering towards the boom. Horizontal wrinkles are bad. As I give it more downhaul tension, you can see that those disappear, and the sail looks much cleaner. You want supported sailcloth. So this is the Maui hookup. We also sell other rigging tools, but these will help you to rig your sail easily. Your excess rope, we'll push it through this first hole here. It comes out the top. So the rope stays connected in this cleat. Excess rope, and simply loop it, wrap it around like so. And tie off. The loose end of the rope. This will keep it from releasing while you're sailing. Then we want to take our uphaul. Has a bungee. You extend the bungee around the fixed base. And this is our Easy Ride rig. Last, with your mast base, you would loosen the T-nut, T-shape. Then you can place it inside a mast box on the board. In the large opening, drop down, make sure it's loose enough, slide it forward, and twist it into place as tight as you can get it. You want it nice and secure, and then you'll be able to insert the end of the rig onto this pin, push the button down, and connect it together. The Easy Ride rig, you'll see right now, boom height will be about here. It's a little low for me, actually. So at this point, you can open up the handle, slide it up higher, close that handle. Now I have a higher boom height. So you'll be looking for the sail to kind of stomach away from you. You change over to the other side, give the sail a little bit of a tug, and it fills out the opposite direction. The foot batten is the one that will probably be giving you that popping sound. Once again, hands are back on the boom, give it a little snap, and this would be your proper stance holding area when you're windsurfing. So this is the Easy Ride rig, super popular, great for entry level, people developing their skills, very lightweight, easy to grasp. Adults and anybody over 100 pounds would be able to consider using this rig on a regular basis. Next, we're going to show you how to de-rig this sail to put it back in storage. So we'll start off, in this case, with the back of the boom, just removing the rope off. You simply release this. It's knotted end. Make sure that knot is good. Always good to have a little tail behind the knot. Release, pull the rope off of the flange for the loop and go system. Pull it out. You don't need the sail tag either. That's just an inspection tag. We'll remove the uphaul, the bottom of your sail. Open the clamp, like so. And then pull the boom off of the bottom of the sail. Next, you would probably want to wipe down the sail. Make sure it's dry before you store it. It's always good. Get a towel to dry it off. And then we are going to remove the rope off the fixed base. Push it back down through the hole. Pull the rope out away from the cleat and release the rope. Pull the rope out of the grommet, your downhaul rope. Pull the base off of the bottom of the mast, and then we are going to just kind of twist the mast out of the mast sleeve. It might come apart on you in that process. Take the bottom half of the mast, top half. When you feel the sail is dry, you can simply roll the top of the sail, kind of a generous fold, rolling to get parallel with this batten, top batten. Holding a kind of a snug hold, and just rolling the sail all the way down to the foot of the sail. The little toggle, you have a snug roll. Just put the toggle loop end over this little plastic fitting. Now your sail is held. Next thing I do is I close the clamp on handle, your uphaul. I make the boom small again. Push the rear ends out, clips, slide it down to the zero fitting, most compact length. Uphaul you could loop through like so. Pull a little tension, hold your boom in place. Open up your sail bag. I push the boom in first. Mast next. Gotta run the mast underneath all the way in. Fit your mast sleeve in over the boom, like so. And then your mast extension. Some people will just kind of push it on the end of the mast for storage purposes. Close it up, and there you have it. Easy Ride MK7 rigging instructions. Once again, the sail will come with a little rigging instruction guide. Comes with a couple of nice stickers and a nice rubber RRD keychain. There you have it. Let us know if you have any questions. Visit Isthmus Sailboards for more information or to order your Easy Ride rig.